Hey gang, today we're at Marriott Vacation Club Summit Watch in Park City, Utah, and this is going to be a resort tour. Now, normally I don't spend a lot of time on parking garages at resorts, but this one's a little bit different. The parking garage here, this resort is actually located right off of Main Street, so it's also a public parking garage. Guests at the resort don't have to pay these fees. So if you see those fees, I wouldn't panic. If you're a timeshare guest here, you're not going to pay that. There's two entrances to the parking garage. One is from right up around where guest registration is. You can see it's kind of circular, and people have scraped their bumpers going down. So this is a little more tricky getting into. Registration will give you a little ticket. You keep that ticket. It has a barcode. You scan it, and into the garage you go. And like I said, this circular one, people seem to have a little trouble navigating it. And if it's a problem, there's another entrance off of Main Street. And this one is more of a straight shot into the garage. You don't have to navigate that semicircle area. And it's a lot easier to get into, especially if you have a larger vehicle. Now the parking garage, like I said, it's a public parking area. But if you're a resort guest, you get a little thing to put on your placard to put on your dashboard, and you have reserved parking for resort resident guests. Next, we're going to take a look at the guest registration area. And this guest registration's actually a fairly small area. And right off of guest registration, they also have a small marketplace that has a few snacks, some sundry items if you forgot to pack something, a few frozen dinners. Not too much in that area though. And then as we walk back across to the other side, you'll see the concierge desk there. And then they have kind of an owner's lounge area with a fireplace. There's also a large screen TV on the wall behind me. And then this is where the computers are if you want to check your email or print out boarding passes. Now Summit Watch is, like I said, it's in the downtown Park City area, right on Main Street. They have a couple of nice fire pits there. It's nicely decorated, and on the ground floor area they have shops and restaurants. So one of the nice things about this particular resort, you are close to a ski lift, but you're also very close to all of the shops and restaurants in downtown Park City. They have a nice fitness center. Now it's maybe a little smaller than the typical resort fitness center for a Marriott Vacation Club, but it does have all of the weight machines and aerobic machines and free weights that you're going to expect to find at a Marriott Vacation Club resort. Now also scattered around the resort are a few gas grills. Really not a lot of scenery with most of these grills, but if you do want to cook something or maybe have a couple of hamburgers or something and eat at a picnic table, they are available. And like I said, really not the most scenic in the world, but still not too bad. And because this resort is more of an in-town resort, they do have an activity center, and they do have a pool deck, although it's not one of your larger activity center pool decks that you'll see at some of the bigger resorts. And this resort has an indoor-outdoor pool. And really it's kind of all one pool. Nice little seating area here in the covered part of it. And then the pool is separated by that shade. In the summertime or when the weather's nice, they pull that shade up. And like I said, it's all one pool. That's the indoor hot tub there. And as you can see, they do have some lounge chairs, but this really is not a very large pool area. So if you're coming to Park City and you want more of a fancy pool, maybe a little bit larger pool, you might want to consider staying over at the sister resort Mountainside. Mountainside's pool area also isn't really fancy, but it's larger than what we have here, and there's more deck chairs for sitting around the pool. They do have some nice hot tubs. Have a couple of small hot tubs like that one. And then they have the larger hot tub here. And I kind of liked it, the way it was designed. You could have several people in there, but you could still feel like you had kind of your own area. And then again, another one of the smaller hot tubs right over here. And then if you wanted to come down, like I said, if you wanted to maybe have lunch, grill some hamburgers or something, and sit out by the pool, they have a couple of grills down here. So not a really large resort, but we like this area because it's next to Main Street, and we like the restaurants and shopping. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos of timeshare resorts and some of our destination stays, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We produce a new video about every 2 weeks. Till next time, guys, safe travels. If you'd like more information about timeshare stays, visit Timeshare Users Group at tug2.net or visit their discussion forums at tugbbs.com.